This is Gamepro Issue 126 from 1999. Talks about Castlevania, Siphon Filter, Virtual Fighter, Need for Speed 4. This friggin' wrestling game that's in every magazine I'm looking at. And talks about these games. This is actually super thin compared to the ones I usually look through. It's the 10th anniversary of GamePro, and they really skimmed out on the amount of pages. Talks about PC games also, EverQuest, Ocarina of Time. Anyway, I don't know which month this came out. Real Tricks, Real Boards, Real Pain, Street Skater. Oh, just like a cheap knockoff of Tony Hawk. Never played it. Don't know if it's any good. It's from EA. Maybe I'll look up some video. Cool ad for whatever this is. Say, if this were Los Angeles, it would be considered a stage 8000 smog alert. Like, jeebus. What game is that? Oh, says it right there. Legend of Legaia. Never played it. Siphon Filter. Silence can be deadly. So can a fat. So can a fat. Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Cool artwork. I'm the good and the bad. You're just ugly. Quake 2. I don't know if it was better on PlayStation or the 64. Japanese sprite, it looks like. Ravage 2. Like a chat room, except everyone's packing heat. What the hell? Okay. Gex the Third, or Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko. I really like the one on the original, on the 3DO. It's really good, really good. Driving on the Ground is so 90s. Driving on the Ground right there, so I don't know what they're talking about. Roll Cage. Okay. Break every law, including gravity. And it's mainly a blank white page. So good advertising. It's The Rock. If you're up to date on wrestling, he's back for a match at WrestleMania. A tag match. And NetPro, another thing for Rampage 2, Universal Tour. Castlevania on the 64. So it's Castlevania 64, obviously. WCW NWO Thunder. Not a good game, from what I remember, anyway. Guard Destiny with Your Life. Guardians Crusade. Looks like a turn-based RPG. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really play those games very often anyway. It's a different battle every time you play. Uprising X, or X Uprising. The smell of burning corpses, however, never changes. Uprising. Unlimited replayability. Whoa. Awesome. Excess Speed. Okay. Jeff Gordon Racing. Arrives in March. So this could be from February, this mag, or actually in March. Editors. Letters. HDTV is A-OK. I'll leave that there for anybody who wants to read those. Try to get rid of the glare. 3 extreme, huge air, and fat moves, plus sick tricks. inline skating, BMX, and skateboarding. I never played the second or third. I played the original, but I will leave this here. Also, Yo quiero Gamepro magazine. Scary gets nostalgic. Okay. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Stop it before it multiplies. Shadow of Madness or Shadow Madness. That could have been a contender. Boxing game. Most of the boxing games I've ever played have been pretty fun, so that probably is fun. And I'll just leave this here for those who want to read this. What does that say? Oh yeah. The game freezes up. Son of a bitch. And sold out everywhere. Gamepro hot tips. Games are still bad. Parents complaining. Legends, flashbacks. Gamepro previews software for the just released Japanese Super Famicom. I'll leave that there. Oh, 98 was the Game Boy Color. And then those were, I guess that's Gauntlet, but Jesus. He looks scary, very scary. Slow down or step on it. Need for Speed, high stakes. Spider-Man goes 3D. I'll just leave that there. The Dex drive to copy your games, or back them up, I guess. Leave that there. What is that? Best-selling video game titles. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is #1. Revenge is #2. That is awesome. Besides the sports games, all those games are pretty damn good. Well, that's the Castlevania outfit. Killer outfit, too bad the nightlife sucks. I remember playing this for the first time and my memory card corrupted. So I had to replay the same thing over and over again, and I just said screw it. But I liked it at the time. It's not a good Castlevania game, but it's not a bad game from what I remember. Monaco Grand Prix. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. If you like fighting games, it's pretty cool to have them all fight each other. Talking about basketball. It's showtime. And we'll leave that there for anybody who's interested in basketball. Tomb Raider, she's ready for anything. Are you ready for her? Beginner's Guide to EverQuest. Like, seriously, man. The graphics at the time, I couldn't understand why my brother liked this game so much and bought all the expansions. But I'll leave that there for anybody who wants to read that. And that. Trying to get the glare off. Ridge Racer 4 ad. Battle tanks. You drive a tank, you destroy major cities, you rescue beautiful women. Battle tanks. Here comes the Attitude. Gamepro exclusive. Created Champ. I guess that's the guy who they made. So I will leave that there for anybody who wants to read it. And here, know your damn role. I think that's The Rock. I'm pretty sure that's The Rock. There's definitely The Rock, the People's Champion, or Diarrhea Dwayne, as he's known as a Raw. I'll leave that there for you to read it, if you're interested in reading it. D'Lo Brown, leave that there. Tonic Trouble, when all the trouble is your fault, be a man and stand tall. Super Ed's Red Hot Tomatoes. Dream On, or Dreams On, I guess. Oh. Godzilla game, Pen. Those should be Dreamcast games. I know Pen is. Virtual Fighter the Third. We'll just leave that there. Anyone interested? Fun factor only gets a 4. Jesus. Color Your World. Game Boy Color. I will leave that there. We'll also leave this here. Look at the Game Gear. Why does that look green? I don't think I've ever seen a green one. Unless that's just the color of the picture that the guy took for some reason. Generation DX. Game Boy Color games, release dates. The Atari Lynx. So, like, seriously, the colors just look weird. Unless those are, you know, special colors that I've never seen before. It's not like I've seen every, like, console, but it just doesn't look right. Another racing game, designed by the Italians. No wonder it's attracted to anything with curves. Oh damn! How dare they? I'm offended, and you should be offended too. Diablo 2nd. I'll leave that there. Tips and tricks for GamePro. The GamePro Online. I forgot to check if the website's still active. Probably isn't, but I'll leave that there for the Descent 3. Also Braveheart. And then Aliens vs. Predator. I'll leave that there so you can read it. And then you can look at the stills from the game. And for some reason there's a bowling ball. Probably the next ad. Nope, guess not. NBA Showtime. I will leave that there. Playing some tic-tac-toe with a scalpel. Okay. That's not cool. That's not cool. Hydro Thunder. Really good game. It's good on pretty much every system I played it on. I played it on 64, I played the arcade, and I played the Dreamcast. They're all good. Dreamcast is obviously better than the 64, but the 64 did a pretty good job from what I remember. Haven't played it in a while, but still no new code. How dare they? Need for Speed 4. I will leave that there. Beauty pageant at 150 miles per hour. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. We'll leave that in there like so. California Speed. Leave that there. Racing games are usually fun, but not always. Nitro. Yeah, just not good games. Just not good games. They might have been fun at the time, but then when you play the No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, can't go back to that crap. Roll Cage. Looks like a fun game. I think Metal Jesus mentioned that game once. Or it looks like it anyway. Looks like a game that he recommended at some point. Wipeout with Wheel. This Odds for You. Odd World. In Odd We Trust. Oh, Okay, Silent Hill hands-on. I will leave that there if you're interested. Also 3 Extreme. Another ad for GamePro Reader Sweepstakes to celebrate the 10th anniversary. Rushdown. Beetle Adventure Racing. Street Skater. So that shows a little bit more of bigger stuff, but it kind of looks like Tony Hawk to me. Kind of. Winback. Cool N64 game. Sports Car GT. V-Rally. Freestyle Borden 9 and 9. Looney Tunes Space Race. Hybrid Heaven. It's a pretty cool game. I'm still waiting for the analog system so I can play all the N64 games. Just because. Chameleon, Are You Ready to Rumble? By Sunsoft. Star Soldier. I think that's the only shoot 'em up on the N64 that I remember anyway. Dead in the Water. Looks pretty cool. Never see it in person, so can't really see if it looks good or not. Siphon Filter. I will leave that there if you're interested in reading it. Also here, so you can see it all. Fun Factor 5.0. Akuji the Heartless. I will leave that for anybody who wants to read that. Try to get rid of the glare. Blast Radius. Never heard of that game. R-Type. Beat Mania. Snowboard Kids 2. The kids are back in town. High Heat Baseball 2000. Whatever. Castlevania. I will leave that like so you can read it. Snowboard Kids 2. Again, so you can read it. Talking about other games, Warner Brothers, stuff like that. What kind of lunatic takes a camper on an auto combat run? I'm guessing it's this guy. Vigilante 8. It's a good game. If you like Twisted Metal, I'm sure you'll like that. March Madness, for basketball fans can read that. Boxing fans can, I don't know what game that is. Contender. I've never played it. Back to all the sports games near the end. For a second I thought that was a Toxic Avenger, just from the side view, but no. Don't know what that's from. Brave Fencer, Musashi, Part 2. I will leave that there if you're interested. Same thing with this side. Oh, it's not my type of game. This is my type of game. Big Zelda fan. I will leave that there for people who want to read it. Really good game. Really good game. I'm going to replay this once the analog system comes out. It's been a while since I played that. Beat it when it came out. Haven't really played it since. Even though I have it on GameCube, on that and Master Quest, I think it was. But it just feels odd not playing it with a 64 controller, which I actually do enjoy. 64 controller. Just got used to it. Let me in. Twin Roboboss. Tarunia. Fire stage. Was the water stage the hardest stage? I think it was. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it. Like a long time. I don't want to ruin nothing. That's the final boss. Is it the final boss? And piece of restored. And then Game Cave. Buying games. D&D collection. Soul Calibur. I will leave that there. I'm guessing this is the arcade. That's why it's showing the arcade controls. And it says arcade right there, so I was correct. Like, do people even still play that on the arcade? I'd be really surprised. Like, even on my Legends Ultimate, I'm not really a big fighting game fan, so... And here's the cheats. Tomb Raider 3 cheats. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. You could win awesome prizes, or you could have, possibly, unless it was a scam. Twisted Metal 3. Had really good codes, Twisted Metal games. Just made it funner after you beat the game. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Resident Evil 2 DualShock version. Darkstalkers 3. More games to buy. The Unholy War. Fox Sports College Hoops 99. Small Soldiers. Rallycross 2. Test Drive Off-Road 2. A lot of racing games. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. The Deck Drive, something like that. I can't remember. Even though it was earlier in the magazine. Asteroids. Nightmare Creatures. Ninja Shadow Darkness. Sales Office. March. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Top rented game. Ocarina of Time number 2. Revenge. All pretty good games. PlayStation. Jesus, Thunder was number 1. Okay, you say so. And then another Game Shark ad. Like, what would you do if you saw all that money? What would you do? And All-Star Baseball 2000, which is fun games on the N64. The All-Star Baseball set of games. Anyway, so that is GamePro issue 126 from, I guess, March 99. Anyway, till next time. That'll do, pig. That'll do.